Hello, everyone. It's me again, the one who can't act racing anymore.
Discord.
Oh!
Great start.
Wait, you were muted on what?
On Streamlabs for some reason.
You said on Discord.
Oh, I did say on Discord.
But I can hear you.
Right, I'll try.
While you're doing your thing, I'm going to keep on inviting people.
Yeah, no worries. Right, I'll restart that. Hello and welcome to a really professional comm stream. It's round 3 of TTFL and we are at Miami tonight. Looking forward to hopefully an interesting race. Not the nicest of tracks to drive round, but I'm sure everyone will cope.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't think it's anyone's favourite track, apart from if you Panda, apparently. I know it's not one of my favourites, but in fairness, it does usually create. I don't want to say I'm looking forward to an incident or two, but like most of the time you race here, you do see at least some rain. So things will hopefully get mixed up a little bit. We'll see something interesting today, I'm hoping.
So whilst we're waiting for most of the grid to get in the lobby, we might as well go through the standings. Find the Pass has taken the lead in the drivers' standings, 8 points clear of his teammate Thornicus. Casto looking strong in third on 26 points. Martin in fourth. I'd imagine Martin still annoyed at the earlier race in the season where he had connection issues and probably lost out on a good few points there. Frenzy in 5th, Scorito in 6th, Zodak in 7th, Panda in 8th, Josh in 9th, Camu sitting in 10th, Jake in 11th, and Hyder in 12th. Yet to pick up any points this season are Hobo, who's missing tonight for Lexi's birthday, so happy birthday, Lexi. Fake Jesus, Wi-Fi Button, Mrs. Carl, Dan Routh, Steel to Knees, Effectus, and Cons. Cons yet to do a race either.
Cons should be this evening, I think. So hopefully you can get off to a start. I was going to say a good start, but hopefully you can get off to a start in general.
Get off the grid for the first lap at least.
Point. Yeah. Okay, let me switch over to teams. Now we're going through the drivers. And away you go again. More reading for you.
More reading. So, with Find the Pass and Thornicus being top in the drivers' standings, that does clearly put McLaren well in front at the moment. Ferrari in second on 42. A couple of good results for Ferrari, and they'll be up there with McLaren. AlphaTauri in third on 22 points. Mercedes in fourth. Alfa Romeo in 5th, Red Bull in 6th. Love to see Red Bull down there. Not to do with the drivers in this league, just in general. Would like to see Red Bull down the back of the pack. Haas in 7th, Alpine in 8th, Williams in 9th, and Aston in 10th. Both Williams and Aston yet to score points. So they'll be looking to try and turn that round this week, hopefully.
Well, I mean, what isn't that Hobo and Mrs. Cole?
It is, yes. They're in.
Well,
Williams.
hopefully Mrs. Cole can turn it round.
Yeah, I've seen she's had some good results in RPR from when I've flicked in to see what's been going on in there.
She's definitely one of the, if not the most improved person of the last 12 months, I have to say.
Yeah.
Putting some serious performances, especially like towards the end of F122. Like, I know most people hate it, but she definitely found some base from somewhere because she really, like, especially like the GP2 stuff we used to do, we're always like getting stuck in at least in the top 5, if not podium.
Yeah, definitely.
Just needs to get a finger out in this now. What are we waiting for?
About 7 drivers.
7?
I've only got 8 drivers in at the minute.
Who's missing? Who needs a kick up backside? Right, let's have a look. Who are missing? Zodak, you're usually in my stream.
He's in.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, shit, is it? Never mind, Zodak. Hans is offline. Martin is not on yet. Can't invite him because he's offline. Dan Roush has just walked in, so I can't invite them yet. Casto is in. Frenzy's in. Jake is not in and he's offline. Oh, doesn't he usually have to be invited through PlayStation as well?
Yes.
Great. Because he's too special to add us on EA. Simseku is not in yet. I have definitely sent an invite to Simseku. For the past, not here yet either. Invite has gone. Josh in. HKM is giving this one a miss. Effectus, no, oh, Effectus online now. There we go. Give Effectus an invite. I need to get your stream on actually, so I can have your chat open as well.
Yeah. Yeah, my chat's very quiet at the moment.
Where did I want that? That there. Where's... I'm not getting myself now. Your stream.
That'll teach you.
Where's your chat at? Show me the chat only, please. Pop out chat. There we go. Moved up. Oops. Uh-oh. That go there. There we go. Now I'm getting it. Oh, it needs an invite. Yeah, it'd be really helpful if people appeared online.
That would help, yes.
I'd love to invite you, Carol, but you're not there, mate. You're offline.
Gav stream's up, by the way. Oh, there you go. Camo's in.
Some cons. We're missing Martin. Why do people leave it till last minute? Fuck's sake.
I'll find the pass wants to invite now. I've invited Find the Pass. Where's my mouse?
We're missing what, 5 now?
Yeah.
Wait, is that right? Maybe 5. Cons Martin, Jake Simseki, Victor's.
Simseku's just got in. Effectus is online, so I'll send him an invite.
Yeah, I've already sent him a couple. Easy points. I mean, if you don't get points tonight, mate.
Martin says he's on his way. Con says he ain't racing.
He didn't say he went racing. He said he hadn't got time to set his rig up, which I assume meant he was going to be running short on time, which is why that's my toast.
Yeah.
Anything is possible. I mean, you're right. You're not wrong, mate.
Sent Martin an invite as he's online.
But too soon, Martin.
I think I literally clicked send as he put the message on.
Well, I couldn't invite him. It annoys me. I was like, well, I've got no invite. It's because you're offline. I can't invite you until you're online from here. They don't come through if you're offline. Right, okay.
We keep him full quali.
Well, yeah, because we're missing Jake.
Mm.
So we may have another one join.
So everyone should be readying up. And I'm going to get to play with my new overlays, see if they actually work. And see if I've put them in the right place so they don't overlap anything on the stream.
Let's go live. Get him to the screen. I can get rid of my ugly mug because I don't need that. Bye.
Oh, the loading screen looks sunny.
Weather report, Zodak. Please.
What is that? Oh, you doesn't working because that's not running. Why are you just throwing loading screens?
Oh, I don't know.
No, my overlays are...
Commentary is here today. You mean my channel, Find the Pass? Rob's is also live. Mine was also live last week. We both stream at the same time. So you can watch whichever you want. Won't really make any difference. We'll just see slightly different views.
That one. Come on, start working telemetry. There we go. But I don't want that on there.
Oh, you'll keep me company. How very generous of you. How lively is the chat today? I'm guessing not very, considering Shonicus doesn't talk, and there is a language barrier between you and Effectus. Or an accent barrier, that's it.
So, according to my weather overlay, it's just going to be light cloud through quali and then overcast.
Okay. We have one car on track. Martin is going to go out on mediums. Wants to get a little bit of track time in by the looks of things. Shonicus does talk now. Corrected. Damn it, too many lights.
So that doesn't really come into effect. You could do a little bit bigger. But then I can't see that. So whilst we are in effectively a test session, I'm just going to try and get everything running. Overlays.
Going to be a very dull stream.
Yeah.
Selection.
That one, convert to dashboard. Dashboards, that one, windowed. Have you gone, mouse? There you are. Put you over there. So I've got tyre temp data for Martin. Tyre temp data for Effectus, but nowhere. Yeah, it looks like no one's got wear data on.
Everything solid. There's nothing to watch. I'm just doing 30.2. I mean, none of this really means anything. Like I did say in chat, for this session and this session only, they're not obliged to go out. Obviously, the rule does apply where they have to set a competitive lap during qualifying, but obviously there is no point.
They will all go through
this session. If they want to use it as a test, they can use it as a test. If they don't, then they don't. If they want to go get some snacks instead, that's also fine. Take your pick.
That overlay's interesting. That gives you their individual sector offsets as well. I like that one.
I like that one.
I like that one. I've found sort of like the relative, but it gives you the individual sectors of the car ahead and behind in comparison to
cool.
the driver you're viewing. It'd be better if it said their name rather than just saying player, but
that would have been a little bit more useful if you're trying to figure out who's who. Player is closing on player, and if you look in the distance, you see player is approaching. Player is approaching. Everyone's an L. More cars have gone out than I expected here, to be fair. I thought we'd have like maybe one or two come out and everyone else would retire, but it seems to be pretty much an open test. I mean, in fairness, you would. It's not like the burning tyres, because ordinarily you'd use these in Q1 anyway.
yeah. Camo and Casto actually have their names on. Mrs. Kyle as well.
Just a lack of telemetry. Still. As always.
Find the pass with actual telemetry data as well. Thornicus, no. Doesn't want anyone knowing what he's up to.
So he's just set fastest out. Oh man, I'm yawning now. How am I going to be tomorrow?
I'd say have an early night. But
I'll be having it lying in morning. It'll be the longest sleep I'll get. Well, Hobo.
Hello, Hobo.
Message in my chat, will you? I see how it is. Yeah, I can see Rob's chat. I know he's a traitor. The McLaren boys sitting 1 and 2, even though it really doesn't mean anything. A lot of people running mediums.
If you are still watching, Hobo, how do you like the overlays? We're just chilling at the pit interchange.
That's some sort of road junction.
Yeah.
Sounds like it belongs on M1 somewhere. Oh, I had 3 viewers and Rob had 1. I could have had 4.
I still would have had 1.
Yeah.
Player gonna win.
I'm tempted to go and get myself some little snacks, and I feel like this is a good time to do it.
It probably is a good time to grab
I'll
something.
tell you what I'll do. First, I'll tactically clear some space on my desk.
That would make sense.
That can go. So I realize just how small this little area is. Dips can go there. I don't want dips. No, dips in front of me. Yeah. The logistics of this are more complicated than I imagine. I figured out everything except where my drink goes. Well, can I... Push that back a little bit. That there. That there. That there. Oh, now then. Now we've got it. Yeah, I've got it now. Yeah, we're good. Right. I will leave the stream in your very careful hands.
All right, thank you.
In a few minutes.
What can we say to get Moyland's stream banned whilst he's not here to defend it? Exactly, I can't say anything because my stream will get banned for saying it as well. Zodak, turn your telemetry on. Set it to public, please. You've got some ideas. I bet you have, Obo. Thank you, Find the Pass. I can't check it during this session.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
Snacks acquired. Still there?
I am still here.
Oh. Thought the microphone wasn't on.
On that one. If I full screen that on there. Display 2.
So, got nothing happening really. Castor's out there.
That's a little small. Make that a little bit bigger.
I'm hoping my noise cancelling's working well enough that you can't hear the crinkling of this bag.
Your noise cancelling is working nicely, yes.
I have a huge bag of tortilla chips. I have a huge tub of tzatziki and a huge tub of pico de gallo. So I'm happy right now. This was supposed to be my Daytona 24 snack, but this is the second time I've dipped into it.
I need to do that in the morning. Go and get shopping done and load up on snacks for tomorrow night. Snacks, energy drinks. I'm thinking possibly a kettle if it's going to be cold.
Kettle?
Yeah, so I can make a coffee.
Oh, I thought you meant like hot water bottle.
No, just an actual kettle so I can make myself a coffee without having to leave the room.
Like camping.
Yeah.
Only less fun.
Less comfortable over a very long time.
Mm.
Oh, what's that done? Oh, click. God damn F1 game. Click off screen and it has headfit. Oh, so that can't go there. It's moving up to about there. That's better. We've still got 4 minutes of this unimportant session to go. Casto has popped into second place, so on a 28.6. And is going out again.
I hope he realises that this isn't like short quality.
He's on the medium, so I'd assume he knows it's not short quality. Oh, don't know what's happened to Gav, but he's being towed.
Yeah. I'm saying there's nothing going on. If anyone is still on stream, in chat, whatever. Predictions, anyone?
Nothing coming through yet.
And the responses come flooding in.
Okay.
So that P1. I mean, it's hard to argue with that logic, mate.
All you got to do, Zodak. Oh yeah, Hobo did say player to win. But yeah,
That's also like just stupid and ridiculous and completely immature, Hobo. Really, I think you still should be reflecting on the fact that you took out a really high class driver last night. And it was just disgusting, in my opinion.
an absolute murder. Oh, I even get damage display as Martin's just clipped the barrier and tweaked his wing.
For anyone interested, by anyone I mean Zodak will find the part. Hobo did commit like first-degree murder in the form of racing cars yesterday, and it was both made me cringe and laugh when I watched it back.
So the Hobo is ignoring us, belittling his murder attempt.
I've noticed that.
He's predicting find the pass for the win. Thornicus in second, Martin in third, and Casto in fourth.
It's a solid shout, to be fair. Like I think, without being offensive to anyone else, I think they're the most reliably quick four in here.
Yes. Yes, Hobo, it was only attempted murder. If it had been in the actual race, it would have been full-blown murder.
I know you didn't murder him because he was straight on mic. How dare who? What do you mean, Zodak? What have I done now? And before you type what you're going to type, if you dare say that you're one of the quickest four in here, reliably was the keyword I used, you might as well put Epburn in there if that's what you're going to do.
You loved it when he slid into your DMs, Hobo. Gave you lots of bedtime reading. To be fair, I've not had a busy day at work, so I have been reading through everything that went on last night steadily through the day because there was a lot. I hope I've still not read it. You've not missed anything.
I've had a busy day, but it's not taken that much time. Like, my work maybe only took me, from getting there to setting off home, maybe only took me like 2.5 hours. But somehow it felt like 6.
Yeah.
But in fairness, I was freezing and I was dealing with morons. So, yeah. There's your results, Q1. Shonicus Casto, Martin Fanpass, Panda, Zimseku, Effectus, Dan, or Jelly. Mrs. Cole, the only one that's actually bothered going out. Times, obviously not going to be representative of anything. It might as well be pre-season testing. Zodak, Frenzy, Camu, Josh, and Hyder not going out. Finally, we can get round to
actual competitive attempts.
I've just had a second Man of Christ moment. What, are you going to leave me, Zodak? I thought you were stronger willed than that.
He's going to mutiny and jump ship.
Go on, jump to Rob's stream, I dare you. And when you get in his chat, you'll get a load of abuse.
Hobo saying thoughts on Williams' livery. If I said I've not seen it,
I haven't seen it. Post it in chat over. In the whatever chat. I'm gonna see it. Can you have some snacks? Go go buy some. I don't do TTFL answers. If you want mine, you can't have mine. No. Absolutely not. I don't share snacks with people that I like. Oh, that came across way more hard than it was supposed to. I was going to say that I live with, but then when I said that, that's what I was going to start with, but then I realised I only live with one person, so that didn't really make any sense. So I changed to I like, and then I realised that I was saying I don't like it. Long story short, Banvas, I'm greedy and I don't share things.
We have got cars out on track. Oh, Hobo saying, don't worry, it wasn't real. Did you see the... I know the one he saw, it's going to be the Duracell battery. Black and gold all over.
What's it, Hobo?
I'll share with you. Elder, here you go. Have a...
Oi!
Have
I'll
a
see
beer.
you in that chat. You wouldn't share beer.
No,
That shit.
I'd share beer. I've still got whiskey, so I've got plenty to keep me going.
What if it were your last beer?
I've still got whiskey, so it's fine.
What if there were no whiskey?
If there were no whiskey, they won't get beer.
There you go then. So you won't share beer, you'll sacrifice beer is what you're saying. Right, anyway.
In the aid of viewers.
Casto is the first one on the lap. Let's get lap data up now. Actually going to be relevant now. Somehow this track looks so much more flowing when you are watching it.
Rather than when you're driving it.
Yeah. When I'm driving it, it feels like I'm driving around a car park. But on here, it actually looks like it makes sense. Yeah, but even this section doesn't look that bad from the outside.
No, the camera angles do... Yeah, they do it favours in this bit. We're so close to that wall on the exit. As he starts pushing down the final DRS straight. Oh, yellow flag ahead.
I'll tell you what will be a factor, but we'll wait for him to finish his lap first.
Camu's out.
Camu pinned it, or is he retired in pits?
So 27.3.
I was just going to say, tyre wear from rubbing walls.
Yes.
That could be an issue. Panda almost 2 seconds down. Panda did seem very confident coming into this, so be open to find a little bit more pace yet. Find the pass to 29.1.
This is Carl 29.6. Cornicus at 27.7.
Josh on the 29.0.
Cornicus did his time on the medium tyre.
Okay.
Casto was on the soft, so...
And there's Zodak, the fastest driver that there's ever been. There you go, Zodak.
Oh, that one. That one. So I'd say Casto was on a new set of tyres for that run. It looks like Thornicus may have been...
He was on scrub mediums.
He was on scrub medium, so only 4/10 off against a fresh set of softs. That's
not bad.
Not bad at all.
Martin's about to crash line. Gonna be a little bit down. 28.6. Work to do. On softs as well.
Yeah, on what would have been new softs. I want that screen there. That screen I don't want to have to look at.
I'm not sure if Sinseki's on a lap or not. It might be.
I've just gone through someone who's got floor damage.
Check you on a 29.4.
The Zodak's got floor damage,
Bloody hell.
but is coming into the pits.
Dan, I think Dan might still be pushing her. Maybe? No? No, can't be. No.
No, it's Balin.
We actually wait and see next. Let's a quick look. So, Petis there, Frenzy's there. I think Frenzy's going to be the next one to watch. Short in a lap. I mean, it's very noble. Very noble of you, Zodak.
So Hobo's got a belly full of curry now.
Must be nice.
I mean, if you're back home, Hobo, you could jump on. Start at the back
No.
and...
That might involve some murder.
What, his being murdered or him murdering?
Not sure yet. Friends are making his way through the awful
Underpass.
underthought section. Oh, invalidation. Scrap that lap. That one is dead.
Effectus just coming up to that awful section. Hobo says, have you watched Saltburn yet?
He's probably asking you.
No, I'm assuming that was directed to you. I wouldn't watch that.
No, I wouldn't. It wasn't your chat, though.
Mm. Who was that directed at, Hobo?
Just misguided finishing a lap. 29.3.
It was
Either.
to either.
No one know them. Not good.
So Effectus crosses the line at 29.4. So it is pretty close from
I think it's going to be a
fourth
little
down.
bit of a scrap for 10th here. I mean, I'm expecting Frenzy to move up somewhere in top 10. Castor's on a lap. And that's going to leave it pretty tight for P10. Oh, so you're in my chat now, are you? Come crawling back.
My viewer count is down one.
Oh. I saw us bend it into pits. Is he calling a lap?
Looks to be pushing along. Currently sitting on a 29.6 and in that coveted 10th place and into the pits. Effectus is invalidated. Find the pass is on a lap, currently half a tenth up on his time.
Yeah, I think Find the Pass is the only one to watch at the moment.
and bails into the pits.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
Is there a giant elephant at start finish line that I'm not seeing here that everyone's avoiding?
Hobo's got us on separate screens, so he's watching both together.
Have you split your eyes? One looking each way. Oh.
Fun pass saying he wasn't improving on that lap. Let's... Oh, I can't, can I? Because that will close that. No, that stays out. That's fine. He's got me on 2 screens now.
Wow.
So 3 minutes left of Q2. Currently in the knockout are Zodak, who is out on track.
Seco's just improved slightly.
So Zodak, Kelly Kane and Frenzy. Frenzy back out on track as well. Just coming down the back straight. A 28.9 from Frenzy takes him up into 4th place, so I think he's safely out of the knockout zone now. That does move Mrs. Cole into the knockout.
Martin validated. Zodak on a lap?
Zodak is on a lap.
1.1 up apparently. And we see Zodak get well up into the top 10.
$28.2 into 3rd.
I'm sorry I misjudged you. Take it all back, Zodak. For now.
They're the performances we want to see from you, Zodak. Now, you've just got to do that for every lap of the race as well. Find the Pass is on his 5th different wing option. I think he's
improved. It's not enough though.
Struggling to find grip out there.
I goes on a lot.
Martin's retired from the session. Guessing that's in the pits.
Slightest of improvements. Had it just remaining 11th, though it's not enough.
Effectus just coming through a horrible underpass.
I am seeing these, Hobo, but I'm purposely ignoring them. So you'll come to me.
It's because it's on the wrong screen, Hobo. I need to... Oh, why is that?
Yes, we did have a lot of no-shows for some reason. Where's Jake? I know where Jake is.
Yeah, Jake's one of the no-shows. All we want on that is that.
And the pass. Looking quick, 1.1 up.
No idea where Jake is.
On the pass, not really in any need of finishing this lap now, but we'll see what he's got. 778.
Found a bit more pace that time around then.
So that's going to be as it stands, I think. It's like Castro's got a little bit in hand at the minute. I mean, I know we've seen Sean because pull things out at last second. So I'm not going to rule them out yet. But it does look like the McLaren boys have got a little bit of pace to find at the minute.
Find the pass saying that felt better, but still sliding about everywhere.
Sliding about.
So it's Hyder, Effectus, Kelly Kane, and Mr. Camus who won't be going through to Q3.
Unlucky guys.
Weather now just saying light cloud for the whole session.
On the plus side, if you've gone out, you now get to play commentary simulator. Right. I'll let you run through that. I'm going to take these away before I eat them all.
So Casto with the 27.3 tops out Q2. Shaunicus in second, only 3/10 off, and on the medium tyre as well. Find the pass when he finally got a setup that felt a bit better. Comes into third. Zodak in fourth, Panda in fifth, Martin in sixth, Mrs. Carl in seventh, Frenzy in eighth, Josh in ninth, and Simseku in 10th. Going out at the end of the session are Hyder, Effectus, Kelly Kane, and Camus. So now we go for the all-important pole position shootout. I need to, whilst that's loading up, and it's not going to be a pain, move that to there. There we go, got the sound back. So who's going to be the first one on the track?
What wonderful timing I have.
So Panda, Casto, and Mrs. Cole all coming out of the pits. Get that data back on. Check your DMs, Moyland.
Ready? A second.
Evening T, how you doing? How do you think Find the Pass is going to get on tonight? Casto making his way down that back straight. That's got a nice clear track in front of him, unless Alfa Romeo decides to exit the pits. It looks like he's sitting firmly in the garage at the minute. It's a big lock up for Casto into it's effectively the final braking zone before he starts his lap. Now running down towards turn one. It's the wide entry. And then through the hairpin. I'm guessing there must be names for these corners, but I've no idea what they are. I can barely keep up with their numbers.
Two. A little bit of riding board.
Don't have any special Halo HUD or anything to do. I'll be honest, I couldn't be bothered. I didn't get to use it that much anyway, especially during base.
So Josh has left the pits now, so he's come out. He's in a little bit of traffic, but should be able to keep well out of everyone's way.
Stick with Casto. You get to see such a different view of like that horrible little sector when you're actually on board.
I think last time I raced this would have been in cockpit view.
Oh, that was nice.
So
Casto
27.2.
Was that a 2/10 improvement?
I think that's a 10th up on Q2. I swear it was a
Oh,
27.3.
there it is. I said he pulls things out of that.
And Find the Pass on a 27.6. So Find the Pass has found some time
So
as
that's
well.
dived in. Abandoned.
Panda
Josh
on
with an
a
out one.
28.3.
Martin 27.9. Top 4 split by
8
just over
tenths.
8 tenths. Simseku 29.5.
5. Next will be Frenzy, just coming down the back straight.
It's almost comically long, that back straight. Well, just no Vegas, I suppose. And 28.4. A little bit slower than he did last session. What he did in Q2.
Think he
Was it roughly similar?
it's similar, yeah.
Mrs. Carl,
No.
I think the next one's cross.
I have to be aware he has got a McLaren right on her wing that's coming round to start their lap after.
No, it's Shonicus boxing, I think that. So Mrs. Carl 129.019. Come up with starting P7. Be open for a little bit more time than that on the next lap.
Josh will be the next one across.
28.3. Alfa Romeo boys very closely matched.
Find the Pass said he fucked up the wiggly bit.
Yes.
There are several
The infamous
wiggly bits.
part. Jodek's back out in an outlap. I think we're going to have a few different battles going on in this race. I can see possibly the top 4 all being together.
Yes.
Because it depends how much overtaking they're willing to do. If they're willing to overtake each other, they're going to hold each other up. I think the top 4 could possibly stick together. And then I don't quite think, as it stands, they may have more pace that they haven't shown yet, but Josh, Panda, and Frenzy, I think, are just a little bit too far back to be able to stick with it, even with like DRS. So I think we're going to see a battle with them. Then, really, I think it's just going to be a fight between everyone else for them last few points.
Yeah.
Provided there's not some sort of chaos, which there quite easily could be. It's a very easy track to put it in a wall.
Almost expect a safety car around here with how close they have to push it.
So I'll go back to Zodak, not to put any pressure on him. Second attempt. I reckon that's where he picked floor damage up. Riding them curbs.
Yeah.
Sector 1. I know from experience, if you get too much on that, it just bottoms out.
And everyone likes to run these cars as low as possible.
I would like to see him running at like ridiculous ride outs.
Riding that curve's gonna
sausage shit. Seat sparks. 2.8. I'm not sure what that equates to. It's so hard keeping track. Like, it'd be nice if you got some sort of actual timing screens to work with.
Yeah, this overlay, obviously with people not having their telemetry on, doesn't help the overlay, but it doesn't show me. It shows
then
either
again.
literally the player in front and the player behind. It doesn't show me the current driver's individual sector times, which is a bit irritating.
So Zodak bails in. Obviously not happy with that. We'll only get one more shot at this. And it might even be on used tyres now, depending on how many he's managed to save. Simseko is going to be first to start the last run, then it's going to be Panda. Then Mrs. Call is just leaving pit, so things are going to be a little bit more spread out this time, I think.
I'll stay on board.
Right.
Oh, the camera's on Simseku.
They've got quite a bit of time left yet to get out of pit, so these guys, although they've gone a bit earlier, I don't think they'll get a chance to do 2 laps. Even if they abandon and charge, I don't think there's enough time on clock. Look at that split time. Should be going up any time now. Half a second up, nearly 6/10. Okay, that's some Seku. As it stands, getting more of Mrs. Call's pace. If we can find more through middle and last, could even be looking at Alfa Romeos and maybe Frenzy as well.
I think that's Martin keeping out of the way in, into sector 1, which is why we had the yellow. .6 up through sector 2 for Simseko, so that does put him in the 128s.
He's pushing. Push now, push now. And pin through what are technically the last corners, even though they are flat out. Gonna be 28, so it does improve. Almost 7/10, up to 8th place. It was next on Panda, we said, didn't we? Panda's showing his half second up as well. And Panda getting that top 4.
Got to keep it tidy through the final couple of corners.
Yeah, 27.8. Panda gets up into P4. Pushing Martin down.
It's Mrs.
So
Cole
just starting him up.
next to come through. Got a little bit of traffic ahead of her.
Yeah, hopefully they all make it to the straight and get out of the way in good time. Right on board. Get a better view of this. Yeah, McLaren should have plenty of time to get out of the way yet, and they do. Looks like the tour game may be coming into effect here for the McLaren boys.
Jump off board because we don't want too many on-board shots.
Don't look good if you use it on short form social media. Call coming to the line. 28-1. 8
tenths.
So up into 6th. Very much split that party up that I was talking about earlier. So that's through my theory completely out the window. Unless everyone improves.
So that's Frenzy coming round to start a lap.
I think Zodak's the one here. Come on, Zodak. Not to play favourites or anything. Oh, he's got charge mode on. I don't like the look of charge mode being on. Don't tell me you've been running around with no energy on. 29. What happened, Zodak?
Oh, did he turn it on to deploy too early? And just ran out in the final.
Martin showing a quarter of a second up. I don't know how accurate that is. It wasn't when he crossed the split line. Oh, 27.5. Martin up to 3rd. Finally pass got to improve now.
Casto 3 tenths up. through sector 2. It's coming around the final couple of corners.
So your maths isn't good enough, Zodak. Yeah, Casto into 26s. Shawnicus, I don't know how much Shawnicus is up.
It's 2 tenths up, 2.5 tenths up.
26.8! Oh, dearie me! Find the pass, 27.4. So they all improve. Everybody's just shuffled back to where they were, pretty much. Just need Frenzy to improve, and we've almost got exactly what we had before the last run. Done in laps from the front, too. Frenzy does improve. Up to 5th. Actually jumps both Alfa Romeos. Very nearly matches mine as well. So now the dynamics changed a bit. I was saying I wasn't sure if the pack can hang with the front, but Shawnicus and Casto have almost kicked on again.
Oh, Find the Pass saying he made a big mistake in that horrible... The wiggly bit, by the way, is through the underpass. That clumsy section of track.
Shawnicus does get pole. It's becoming something of a specialty for Shawnicus now. I think this is the closest we've seen Shawnicus and Casto in a qualifying.
Yeah,
Casto has been very good recently, but Shawnicus, after last week's debacle of not getting in a quality lap, does manage to get his crown back. Casto comes in P2, a 10th back. Then about 5.5 tenths back to find the pass in 3rd, joint on the second row by Martin. Very close between him and Frenzy behind, who shares row 3 with Panda. Josh and Mrs. Carlin row 4, and then Simseko and Zodak round out the top 10. But probably a little bit further back than they want to be, but, you know, we'll see what happens in race.
Yeah, it's all still to play for. Oh, I'm going to put my feet up. Turn that off a bit and that off for a bit. Looking a little grey. And the weather's saying it's clear through for the next 15 minutes. Bright sunshine as well, but that might be because it's still loading in.
I'm looking to snag a point. Thanks to DNFs and spins. Just make sure you're not one of them. And there's a good chance of that. Very easily done around here. I've had more than my fair share of stupid incidents around this trip.
Oh, make your mind what control you're using. Are you using that one or that one? Stop flicking backwards and forwards from one to the other. So let's put the weather up now. Well, now the weather's saying, oh, it's still just saying overcast.
Well, tyres, vast majority going for mediums. The only outliers, we've got Martin, Panda, Josh, and Zodak. Thought maybe the Alfa Romeos would have gone for split strategies. And the McLarens, as far as that goes. And the Ferraris. Anyone who's got a teammate, I thought may have split just for the sake of pitting. I'm not really sure what the strategy is around here now. Oh, there you go. Wow. That's when you shall receive. Mediums, lap 14 to lap 19. To hards, or you're 2-stopping. So medium hard or hard medium is. Well, unless you have safety car, which probably will.
Yeah, I didn't get that info come up on my screen. I love the way this game does that.
You have it, you don't. So a little bit of a gap forming around Mr. Frenzy. Very much in no man's land. Panda in no rush.
Shawnicus with a little bit of work to do to get those tyres up to temp. Castro's rear brakes running at 1,000 degrees. I guess he's running the run a bit of brake pedal round the lap.
I think most people do now. So we'll see then just how much of an advantage these mediums are off the line.
Oh, that's Simseku round. Gets it.
One of the few tracks as well where the start grade is actually after the finish line.
Find the pass for not getting it parked. I wonder if he went for that.
Terrible cameras. For God's sake.
Yeah, mine.
I mean, they're not terrible. They're quite cinematic, but not very useful for seeing what's going on. Well, oh, there we go.
There's the lights, and it's lights out, and we just sit and rev our engines. Now we go.
Looks like McLaren's have got good launches. Oh, Schoenke's got a really good start. Oh, it's a Haas diving in. That's going to be carnage back there.
Ow. Aston Martin as well.
More carnage. What is happening?
Castro's got the move.
Damaged cars in there.
Done on Thornicus. Thornicus carrying body damage straight away. So I wonder if him and Castro came together. Castro's got right front wing damage. Find the pass sitting on the back of these.
Yeah, Find the pass is going to be smelling blood already, yeah.
Martin's picked up wing damage. Can't tell on Simseku. Effectus has got wing damage. That'll be from the contact with the Alpine.
Oh, still going on at front. Castro does end up in the lead. Find the pass now in second. Schoenke's third. Schoenke's is going to have a nightmare of a race now.
Ooh, Josh carrying red rear wing and major body damage. Panda with...
Yeah, there was... I think it was the Haas of Hyder that just completely outbraked themselves. I saw it approaching at a rapid speed and then it all just kicked off from there.
So, yeah, Thornicus has dropped back behind Thornicus. That's going to be that floor damage. That's going to hurt his whole race.
Yep. Really, he wants red now.
I bet he wants a red flag so we can get some of that floor damage repaired.
True. Oh, Josh being in pits. Josh is retired.
I was going to say, with the damage he's carrying, I'd expect to see a retirement
got
there.
A puncture. In complete cruise mode. So now we've got a split race, really.
It does actually look like a puncture now.
Finally got the technologies to do it.
Castro still out in front, but Find the pass, not letting him get completely away. Thornicus was dropped a second and a half back. That floor damage really hurting him. Frenzy in sight of Thornicus, but in a little bit of free air. Frenzy's got damage as well. So a lot of broken cars running around here at the moment.
Yeah, there won't be a red flag, Josh. It's unlucky that you've got that damage, but we don't read red flag just because it's been a crash.
Unfortunately, it's up to the game to call a red flag.
Yeah, I mean, there's a crash every race. Somebody always ends up with damage. It's just, you know, if you get damage that week, it's crap, but it's just unlucky. It is what it is. Everyone else has still got a race that they're in.
Martin coming under a bit of pressure from Simseku. I saw he had a little bit of a snap going through the long right-hander. I can guess was down to that wing damage he's carrying. And Simseku has got the move done. So Simseku up into 5th. Find the pass, still holding on to the back, and will get DRS this time around. He has done. I want the driver I'm watching in this relative screen so I get the same comparable data.
I just got past Camo. Into the back straight. In the front 2. So we've got Castle and Finally Pass going at it. Martin's still with Simseku, and then anything else Mrs. Call with Effectus maybe. And then Hyder and Cameron. I'll stay at front for now.
I'll just drop him back to have a look, see if Mrs. Cole can get it done with the DRS, but can't into the hairpin. Can she do it down into turn 1?
Everyone Hyder still going at it.
Find the Pass has got the move done and is in front of Casto now. As they come through to the underpass.
See if he's got the pace to try and pull away now. Obviously does have the advantage of a healthy car. There can't be serious wing damage to Casto's car. He's not missing an end plate. And he can always get that replaced. The race isn't done yet.
He's
straight back at him.
Well, these two are battling. It's allowed Thornicus to gain a little as well to close that gap back down.
Simseku with Martin again. Martin's going to try and go all the way around the outside. And actually, pulled it off.
Oh, big snap for Simseku there as well, which only helped Martin. Simseku with the DRS as they come down to the braking for turn 1.
Found the passes back past Casto, by the way. Let's call past Effectus. Shonicus now back within DRS, these two.
That's going to help Thornicus. Hopefully help him.
The trouble
stay
is
with them.
I'm pretty sure side pod damage hinders your top speed. So it's going to be more a case of the DRS giving him the straight line speed that he wants at, rather than an extra bit.
Yeah.
Martin and Simseku still close. Thought there was a move coming there, but
I think there's a move coming from Casto down into the hairpin. Find the pass defending the inside line, but Casto through before the break-in.
Yeah, it'd be good to see Frenzy get up there, but if we'd have a proper inter-team battle. I don't think any of these are really going to have the ability to pull away right now. Obviously, oh! Castle's had a snap, finally passes it in, finally pass now, end plateless, on right hand side. Well, that's really going to hit as well. That's going to cost a lot of speed. This has been incredibly clumsy so far.
It has been.
Who's got the best car now? Probably Castle.
Yeah, because his wings
going to get this done. I think we may see him disappear off into distance now.
Yeah, his front wings showing. It's still showing green, so it is just minimal damage, really.
Slight knock.
One aero fin off of the end plane is slightly wonky.
Yeah, Shonicus is so much slower in a straight line. even with DRS. Nowhere near close enough.
Find the pass with that missing end plate and
Gonna
drop
have to
in.
pit, surely. Yeah. So Frenzy and Eric's third.
It does. Frenzy is running with floor damage though.
It's all spread out now. Got a battle for 10th and the final point. Zodak versus Cameron.
Camo gets the move done on Zodak.
Although I'm not sure if Zodak caught him or if they caught Zodak. Anyway, Jonas is on his own. It's just not got that top end. DRS gets him right onto his rear wing, but just can't
Get him
get
past.
alongside. Really is no good.
Find the pass said Casto is driving like a terrorist.
Oh dear. From what I could see, it looked like Castro got snap and then had to slow down and find the pass was already like barreling up behind. Oh, Shanica's going for it. Up the inside airpin. Castro looking for a switchback. Not doing though. What happened to find the pass?
We
Yeah,
literally
coming
just
together
said
with Castro. Lost off his wing.
you went
Still
downstairs.
going at it.
Casto does get it
Bit
back
more
in
wheel
front
banging.
at the minute.
Looks like Camu had caught Zodak. He's pulled away now. So this is pretty much closest battle we've got.
So Find the Pass has come out in 6th. Is in a nice gap. So he's just got to concentrate now on pumping in the laps. Try and make a long undercut work.
Jonicus through again. We've still got pace. Maybe he's starting to drive around that floor damage a little bit. Look at what the
Maybe it's helping him ride the curbs a bit better.
he is also 50% down on energy. That may explain it. It's just so easy for Castles to get by. That DRS has got the move done before they even get to braking zone.
I'd like them to see him do something different with the DRS.
I think it depends on what they want. If they want, they've not got either at the minute. They, like the previous gen, so like your 2020, especially your 2020 cars, they were as quick as it could be. That was the main focus. Didn't really help each other if they were battling, but they were insanely quick. Now they've like, oh yeah, we want more fights, but they still don't fight that much, but they're slower.
Yeah.
Like, if you want good battling, go back to like what you had in 08, 07, 08, when they could literally sit on each other. And they were a lot smaller, they were more agile. Yeah, they probably didn't have as much downforce, but they were much more spectacular to watch. Castro's had a big slide coming onto that back straight. Got a little showing his gains though. Maybe gain 1 or 2 tenths for DRS, that's it. This is calls on Effectus. Yeah. Effectus is carrying a penalty. What's that for?
Oh,
3 seconds. Must have been corner off tracks.
a 3x.
Track limits. Oh, I've got a helmet cam. Mrs. Carl's pink and black helmet. It's still 7th place is still very much up for grabs here, between at least 5 drivers. The situation with the 2 up front, the last time I checked, Castor was about 50% up on Shonicus and is now about 60% up. So Shonicus is running very, very low now, within 10%.
Which is going to end up hurting him through the lap, because once it gets to 10%, it deploys less during the lap as well.
Oh, Hyder's out. That's going to be a safety car. There it is. That's the Panda's ticket back into this. And sat just dead at leaders since the end of lap 1. Obviously, wing damage can now be repaired. Trying the pass will be pretty annoyed, I think, by that. Mind you, will they? I want to say some are going to get a free wing change. Castle will get a free wing change, but then again, he will be back up in that league group.
Casto trying to sell the dummy on the way into the pits. Cornicus will have a quicker stop if Casto does go for the wing. And I see a man standing there with the wing.
Friends is going to get held up on a double stack. Martin's in.
Simseku's in.
Find the pass wheels. No, it's going to be close to Casto, you know, find the pass. Might even get P2 here. No,
not quite.
Casto does get out ahead. So the front 3 are all back together. The happy family once again. Obviously, find passes tyres are going to be a little bit older. By what, 3 laps? Something like that.
11% on the front, 13 on his rears.
Yeah.
So, but they're all going to have a chance to refill the battery on the ERS. Find the pass needs to let Cornicus know to ride the brake to get the heat in the tyres rather than the weaving. Makes it a hell of a lot easier to get your tyres where you want them for the restart. Find the pass saying Casso has hit Thorn 5 times so far. All you can do, find the pass and Cornicus, is put a report in. Save your footage, put the report in it, and then the stewards can look at it. If it's a consistent ongoing thing with... I'm reading the undertone of that message and the previous one about being a terrorist. If it is a consistent thing, then the stewards will deal with it. Yeah, just worked with Casto to improve the driving standards.
It's a very diplomatic way of saying throw penalties at people.
Yes.
We will work with the party in question to improve their driving standards.
We will get the Mr. Cakebread to send them a message.
Dumb. You'll fucking stop me again.
If you are bored, there is a clip on my Twitch that's worth a watch.
You get to see the origins of the new emoji in Discord.
I forgot. I've seen that so many times today, but I completely forgot about that.
That one. So what happens? I think it was Hyder that was into later. So a little bit of contact on entry turn 1, and then it all kicked off on exit. So we now have at least one more lap after this, I think. Majority of the grid's together now. Still got Mrs. Call and Panda a little way off. Panda's just took, because he just took softs. I'm not sure I'd have been going for softs. They're definitely not going to get to end.
No, you'll never get 17 laps out of softs here. Or is he hoping for another sofa
soft.
car?
I mean, could box again at the end of this lap, but isn't it guaranteed to come in next lap?
It is, but then is he hoping for another safety car? So running on the softs, work his way back through, but then you lose
Maybe,
out
but it
because I
seems like a
can't
bit of a
see
gamble.
the safety car staying out.
Hyder's on the inside and got stuck in between 3 drivers. Well, that's not ideal. I'm sure we'll get a clip put in about it, so I'll get to see it better. No, I was meaning, won't it be coming in this time around? Panda's going to pit again. Should still catch it, to be fair. They're only going to be probably getting onto the back straight by the time he comes out.
And they are waiting there with round tyres. Mediums.
Mediums. Fresh set, I assume.
I can't tell because he doesn't have telemetry on.
They'll be fresh. Well, they were on mediums when the safety car was called, so I don't see why you'd ever go back to these. You go to the hards first. This track is awful. I'm just looking at the scenery of it. Who thought that marina was a good idea?
That painted plastic marina.
It's terrible.
They could have, with where they've done it, they should have done something to show off, rather than just driving past the stadium, something to emphasise the sports that they're famous for, rather than a fake marina.
Mm. Aren't they famous for just having a lot of drug dealers and stuff?
Yes.
Maybe that's why they did it.
Oh, so they've got somewhere to rack their lines up.
Yeah.
I've just seen in Discord, Panda wanted a restart. He's got a punt because of being rear-headed.
Oh, yeah, I saw that at the time and just chose to ignore it.
Yeah. So we are back on the way.
Back on pack. Campbell didn't quite pay off. There or thereabouts. Oh, there's already contact. Who's that?
Martin and Simseku have dropped all the way down.
It's as though they've just turned each other.
Martin's picked up a floor damage on Martin's, and it's orange as well, so that's...
Ignoring yellow flag for Panda.
That'll be passing that spun car then.
Everyone found it very difficult to actually not run into each other today. McLaren's and the Ferrari have Castile back at it already. I'll be very shocked if we see all 3 of those cars make it to the end, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
All friends are staying involved this time.
Friends is carrying
a McLaren v Ferrari.
Light floor damage, so...
So in theory now, Castile and Find the Pass have perfect cars.
Yes.
Shonicus and Frenzy both have floor damage. Or body damage for Shonicus.
Yeah, Thornicus got both
Effectus
floor
is
and
in
wing.
5th, by the way.
Also carrying floor damage. What, the mechanics will be going around picking up the bits of carbon fibre after this race.
See, some of these might have been from contact, but I know for a fact some of them have got floor damage from running these curves.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, is easy to do, but it has been like that for over a season now. Like, everyone knows that you shouldn't be running them curves.
Panda through on Zodak, so Panda up into 7th. Back at the front.
Pass
Casso.
dropping off a little bit.
Yeah, it's this extra tyre wear possibly hurting him coming out of the corners.
Will be. I think the front two did have a little bit more pace anyway, to be fair. It was just the absolute chaos that was keeping them all together. See if Frenzy can stay on DRS, find the pass. With, yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's up to 9/10ish. Shonicus going for a move before we get DRS. Up the inside. Easily done, gets it on Apex. So game is well and truly on for the lead. All the way to the end by the looks of things. Zodak going side by side with Mrs. Cole.
DRS has now been enabled as well.
Zodak's really struggling on race pace. Showed that quick lap in Q2, but just haven't been able to get it together since.
He's got floor and side pod damage.
Why?
And let me look at Thornicus quickly.
I think we have 3 moves coming here. Oh, one of them's already happened.
Panda on Effectus.
Inside Effectus, yeah. But I think both Ferraris might be looking to make a move here.
That's Castro getting past Thornicus. Frenzy.
Going to sit tight. Effectus is back past Panda. Got DRS back.
So
Camo's in there as well. Camo's been very quiet, but just slowly working through.
I think Zodak's got rear diffuser damage as well. Because there's a yellow bar at the back of the car that's not yellow on Thornicus's car.
Thornicus up the inside again. Side by side this time.
Castle at
Down
the
your
inside
left.
line.
Still there. Oh, why have I cut away? Why did I do that? I knew it. Oh, okay,
Clear,
sure,
Thornicus held on.
We've got 3 a battle for 8th. Can't move. No, Martin comes out on top. And Martin's come back through pretty rapidly, yeah. Some Seco's retired in pits.
I'm not surprised to see Martin coming back through because
He's
got the
quick.
pace.
So it's definitely become 2 battles at front. Front 2 have disappeared. Find the pass of Frenzy all still sticking together, so very much a constructors battle going on. What do we reckon of time? Oh wow, yeah. Shonicus still using a lot more energy to try and maintain this. 85%-ish. Castro at a big advantage.
In all the races I say all the races this season, in every race this season, Casto seems to be very clever with his ERS deployment.
I think he likes to play the long game a bit. The downside of that way a track like this is it's very easy for a safety car to get called and that. Smart thinking all gets wiped out. Cole's just gone through into 6th. That's Defectus. Defectus bombing into pits actually. Oh, and speeding at pit lane.
and
Fair
retired
enough.
in the pits. So
So
everyone
Dan
is
into
now
points.
in the points.
You said he's tried to sneak a point from crashes and spins. Retirements and pits have been more of the gainer for him. Seanicus outside DRS. Is this the moment? I think Castro's decided to pull the plug. Yep, overtake is on.
Yeah, he's proper hammered that in the last lap.
Oh, Mrs. Cole's at a moment. She's gone round. Done the right thing and waited for Dan to come by. Dan Rouse shot him 2 points down. Practically a banquet of points. Panda's actually got onto the back of the battle for P3 now as well. It's about the only fight that's going on for the moment. Assuming Final Pass can stay with Frenzy. I mean, Frenzy's sat there for a little while.
Yeah, Van der Paas's car is definitely healthier. Frenzy's still carrying that floor damage from lap 1.
There is all the tyres though at play, isn't there?
There is Van der Paas on 28 front, 33 rear. Frenzy is on 14 front, 16 rear. So he has got
Decent advantage. They're not going to be very pleasant by the end, are they? Another 10 laps. And pretty soon, Panda's going to be looking to get by. Well, look at the energy levels during this stretch. They're all pretty similar. Maybe a little bit less for Frenzy, but they're all using it. It's not like anyone's sat in a giant advantage. Sharka's got a 3-second penalty. So he'll be open for no more safety cars. That could come in play big time if there's a late one.
Yeah, that really could, especially with Frenzy sitting in third at the moment.
Martin's struggling really to make any time on these in front. Thought he might. I mean, if they start battling, he might be able to catch him, but not making the inroads that I thought he might.
Martin's tyres looking quite a bit more worn. I think that floor damage is going to be causing him to be sliding around more.
Yes. Not a move you see very often. Panda up the inside before they get onto back straight. Took a shallower line. Although, has cost himself DRS in process. Effectively became a move to nothing. Can I hold it around outside? Oh, okay.
Oh, there's definite contact there.
I saw some lag there.
Yes. Because to find the pass, all of a sudden was inside Panda's car. I was on board with Panda.
Not sure this was the best way of doing it for Panda, to be honest.
That has given Find the Pass floor damage.
It's allowed Frenzy to run away as well.
Panda trying to switch back. Pass in. Softs to the end.
Maybe. I think that's the only choice, really.
So I swear he ran a set of mediums in quali.
He's doing a bit softs. We'll drop down right into 8th, maybe even 9th.
He will come out in 9th, just behind Kelly Kane. almost directly behind him.
Should get this done pretty quickly though, considering grip advantage. Yep, there it is. Almost instant. A lot of work to do now. Realistically, maybe 6th.
Yeah, 8 laps. He
I think
needs
any higher than
quali.
that's going to be a big ask.
Needs quali laps now.
Yeah. Oh, this controller, man. Every time I touch it, it just comes up disconnected. Yeah, I'm not.
You've just seen Hobo's message, haven't you? Strength move. Strength move for find the pass to pit. Then.
Yeah, we're just looking at all your damage the other day. Rob going through. It reminded me of that video that Vettel did. It's like front wing, rear wing, engine, gearbox. I mean, fair enough. Panda pulled a good move at the beginning at straight, but I don't know why he didn't just wait. It would have made it a lot easier. Like, obviously, Frenzy's round. Never mind. I'll take it all back. It's all irrelevant. To Panda, now it's third. And with enough time to offset that 5-second penalty. Jelly Kane's in. On the softs, I imagine.
Coming out trying to.
Has already got by his third out.
Snacks a bonus point.
Find the pass. The pace is on. Might even be on camera next lap. Or even this lap. I think he might have DRS now, actually.
He was right on it. He has got DRS.
A bit close enough. Is indeed.
On the inside, Camus not overly defending that.
No grip in response to that. Can he catch Martin? Find the pass, fastest lap. That's one bonus P, I suppose. Fastest lap point.
Yeah. Put him in some clean air to let him just pump the laps in.
So I'm going to have a quick look at lap times actually for that last lap, just out of curiosity. So, find the pass. Last lap was a 1:29.7.
Casto 32.8. Thornicus 32.8.
Martin 33.4. He's 3.5 seconds a lap quicker.
39 for Frenzy, but then he had that spin on that lap.
I mean, depends on how long these last. If they last at end, they could probably catch Panda. If they don't, then obviously he's going to get less and less of an advantage as time goes on. I'm genuinely surprised I've only seen one safety car, especially considering how many incidents we've seen.
Yeah, no, there was me thinking with the fewer drivers this week, it'd be a bit quieter in terms of incidents, but this track just seems to encourage it.
Yeah. It's not been the greatest display of car control I've ever seen.
And now everyone is spread out, other than find the pass on the charge after Martin.
Yeah, I think he's going to have DRS on this straight. Yes, indeed. I would imagine it'll be use the straight to catch, use the next one to pass. It's going to be too far back to get it done now.
Bouncing off the red limiter. Almost all
bouncing off the
competitors
back
have
of his
made
car.
it.
Hopefully no damage to either.
Can't see any extra damage to Find the Pass or Martin at this point. I'm wondering if Martin's having to run a compromised pace through there because of the floor damage he had. And Find the Pass just hasn't anticipated it.
Well, he's got a huge tyre advantage as well.
So that is Martin cleared and is 2.5 seconds behind Frenzy, who did a 33.5 last lap compared to a 31.1 from Find the Pass. Frenzy on 12% ERS, so there's about 10% in it.
You're not going to have DRS this time. You'll probably have it on back straight though. I mean, this might actually work out better than it did against Martin last time. Because I think the time he can gain through that twisty section is huge. Like, I would expect half a second to come off. It might even be close enough to get that move done down back straight.
Yeah, there's 4/10 gone off as they've just gone round the right-hander. There's your half a second. It is going to be right on him. Get the better drive out of the corner.
An easy move down straight.
Being tagged all over the place on Discord. I'll look at that afterwards. So that's back up into fours. You said Panda's got a 5-second penalty.
Panda's a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Whether that'll get removed, I don't know. I didn't actually see what it was for. I think it was when Martin and Simseko had come together.
So that may be removed then.
Yeah.
Yes. Still got a couple of seconds over Panda's 3 laps. I think it's a little bit out of the realms of possibility.
What were the lap times last time around?
So Panda was a 32.9 and Find the Pass was a 31.0.
No DRS this time either. I think it might be a bridge too far.
Panda maybe saving up a little bit of ERS ready to use it in defence if Find the Pass does get close enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen now. It's too late for a safety car as well.
I was trying to build suspense and drama possibilities and you just shoot it straight down.
Well, this is the real world. Everyone can see the times. It's not like it's hidden. Martin catching Frenzy. I think he might be, you know. Slowly.
33.3 for Martin last time around. A 34.1. So yeah, it was near 0.8 faster previous lap.
It'll be a last lap battle to watch over P5. I think everything else is pretty much played out now. I'll keep an eye on this. Frenzy's out of energy as well.
Frenzy always does run a lot of battery. And it has worked for him in the past, but it doesn't seem to be an effective process this season.
It's been about 3-4 tenths of lap so far. It's not really enough. Got to be in that DRS at the start of the last lap.
Really wants to be in it down that back straight, so he is right on him for the final lap.
Yeah. Castro definitely knew what he was doing with that energy. Waited and waited, just broke that gap, and Shonicus hasn't been able to close up since. Although, in fairness, with the damage it's been carrying, it's not been bad. So we're that closing on Camo?
Losing. It's hit and miss through the corners. I think he's losing a bit on the traction out the corners.
I've just randomly lost all game sound as well, so that's great.
Oh, you gotta love it.
This game, man. Meow.
Where's the soundboard? Meow guy.
It's close, man. It's very close. I've got menu noises, but not car noises.
Oh, wicked.
I think Frenzy might just hang on to this, you know.
Yes, 1.5 now as they come across the start-finish line.
Martin has used up that energy he had as well. Fan passes. Still closing, but nowhere near quick enough.
Zodak
any mistakes
is dropping back from Camo. And considering the damage he's carrying, Zodak's done well to carry this through. He's probably in one of the most damaged cars still running. Find the pass, got it. Down to 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, good effort. I'll go back to Castro. I can't see anything happening now, barring anyone making their own stupid mistake. Definitely had the pace, played it sensibly, saved battery, got it done, flew away, and never really looked back. Pretty straightforward after safety car restart, really, for Castro. Shonicus does get second. Panda will hang on to third.
They'll lose it in the standings.
Provided that 5 second can get removed, depending on what it was for. Final pass will get it according to the game, but we'll see what happens with that. Frenzy's going to hang on. Martin gets it down to about a second. Just a lap too late.
Just as a reminder, if you are looking for a penalty to be removed, you'll need to put the race director in as well.
Yeah, just so we can see why. Camo comes across 7th. So that was still closing him down, you know. 1.2.
Yeah, he took 9 tenths out of him.
In 9th. We'll wait for Dan to cross the line. I think he'll be pretty happy with that.
I
He will get a point in the end.
Turn
What a shit race, what a shit track. Yeah. I agree. I won't argue with that. Camo gets driver of the day going to the game.
Martin not happy in Discord. Waste of an entire fucking evening. That didn't get one lap that entire race without damage from being hit by someone.
Yeah. I've got soundbite now for podium. Oh, I'm blessed.
So that team battle at the front is still going to be. I think McLaren will still have the lead, but Ferrari definitely bringing it back to them. So Casto takes a win. Thornicus picks up second place. Find the Pass takes the final podium spot by the game. As we say, that's subject to any steward's request for Panda's penalty to be removed. Frenzy picks up fifth. Martin in sixth. Camus in seventh. Zodak in eighth. Mrs. Cole picks up 2 points in ninth. And Kelly Kane picks up that final point in 10th. Effectus, Simseku, Hyder, and Josh not finishing the race out. Combinate. I think all of them had various amounts of damage. Josh's car was pretty much in pieces after lap 1. So no surprise that he retired that. That would have been undrivable. Where are we next week? That one, race calendar. We are off to Bahrain, another wonderful low traction track that I'm sure everyone's looking forward to.
Oh, good. All the good tracks so far. I can't say I've missed not being part of any of these, if I'm honest. Well, nevertheless.
If you are looking for hopefully entertaining racing over the weekend, then myself, Moyland, Hobo, Brooksy, and is it Dutch? Yeah, I was thinking of who's in the GTP, but it's Matt Barnett, isn't it? We're in the GTP, and then we've got Dutchface, Nevo, Stephen Donnelly, and Phoenix running the GT3 Porsche, all taking part in the Daytona 24-hour on iRacing. I'm going to be streaming as much of it as I can, either from spectator view or when I am in the car. I'm sure Moyland will be streaming. Hobo, maybe not, because I think in VR it might stretch his system.
Yeah, I mean, I hope to be streaming pretty much all of it. I know I'll miss the start and maybe a couple of hours into it, something like that. But I should have the entire thing streaming apart from that. So our race starts at 12 p.m. tomorrow and finishes at 12 p.m. Sunday. So obviously, I don't expect anyone to watch the whole thing. If anyone's at a loose end, you want to pop in, say hi, try and keep us occupied for a little bit, it would be appreciated. Obviously, there is going to be some pretty tiring moments at like 3 and 4 in the morning, trying to limp round. But yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good fun.
It could be a good giggle. Don't worry. So, safety car cost Dan about 15 seconds and 2 places. Came out with my exact prediction. Good commentary today, boys. It was good last week. Always nice to have a bit of back and forth of co-commentators. Yes, I'm assuming your last week to me on my own was to the first race of the season.
Unless you just had me muted. You just couldn't hear me.
But yeah, it is definitely good to be joined on comms by someone, because you can be looking in multiple places and try and spot the battles as they go on. But
yeah, it's good fun.
I'm going to end my stream there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'll be back, as I say, next week for Bahrain, and hopefully have Moyland on comms as well.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Wicked. Right, thank you, everyone, for watching, and I will either speak to you all over the weekend if you're on, or I'll catch you all next week. Take it easy.
Adios.